1984, by George Orwell, is a dystopian novel published in 1949. Set in a totalitarian society, the story follows the life of Winston Smith, a low-ranking member of the ruling party in the fictional city of London, known as Airstrip 1, which is part of the superstate Oceania. The novel explores themes of totalitarianism, government surveillance, psychological manipulation, and the power of language. The world of 1984 is divided into three superstates, Oceania, Eurasia, and East Asia, which are constantly at war with each other. The party, led by Big Brother, exercises complete control over its citizens. The party's ideology, known as INGSOC, short for English Socialism, enforces strict obedience, absolute loyalty, and the suppression of independent thought. Winston Smith works at the Ministry of Truth, where he is tasked with rewriting historical records to match the party's propaganda and ideology. Winston secretly despises the party and longs for a sense of freedom and individuality. He begins keeping a forbidden diary, expressing his rebellious thoughts and desires. Winston's life takes a dramatic turn when he meets a young woman named Julia, who shares his rebellious spirit. They start a forbidden love affair and engage in acts of defiance against the party, such as having a hidden affair and visiting the proletariat, who are the lower class and less strictly controlled by the party. However, their relationship is risky, as any form of personal connection or sexual relationship outside of marriage is strictly prohibited. Winston and Julia join the Brotherhood, an underground resistance movement dedicated to overthrowing the party. They are guided by the enigmatic figure of Emmanuel Goldstein, the party's public enemy number one. They believe in the possibility of a future where the party's control is broken and individual freedom is restored. As Winston becomes more involved in the resistance, he becomes acquainted with O'Brien, an inner party member who Winston believes is a secret member of the Brotherhood. However, it turns out to be a trap set by the party to test Winston's loyalty. Winston and Julia are arrested and taken to the Ministry of Love, where they are subjected to intense physical and psychological torture in order to break their spirits and force them to love Big Brother. During his time in the Ministry of Love, Winston is systematically stripped of his rebellious beliefs and made to embrace the party's doctrine. He is tortured until he betrays Julia and accepts the party's version of reality. He comes to love Big Brother and genuinely believes in the party's ideology. The novel ends with Winston sitting in a cafe, his rebellious thoughts and individuality completely obliterated. 1984 portrays a world where truth and reality are distorted and controlled by those in power. The party's surveillance methods, such as telescreens that monitor citizens' every move and the invention of Newspeak, a language designed to limit free thought, demonstrate the extent to which the party goes to manipulate and control its subjects. Orwell's novel serves as a powerful warning against the dangers of totalitarianism and the erosion of individual freedoms. It explores the consequences of unchecked power and the importance of preserving truth, independent thought, and the right to privacy. 1984 remains a seminal work of literature that continues to resonate with readers, reminding us of the need to remain vigilant in defending our democratic values and protecting our individual liberties.